Okay, new fight. Double battles are always scary because we leave Pokemon open to be killed. But hopefully we've accounted for everything. This is the, I think, last double battle in the run, other than the Elite Four. Elite among the elite. Gather in this cave. How are you finding it? Okay, double battle. They got 2 Mega Evolutions. Hopefully that's not a problem. We're gonna find out. Should be Golisopod and then Sceptile that come out in this fight. There's Golisopod and there's Sceptile in that order. Fantastic. That is correct. We have Dino Nugget and Dumpling. So, Sceptile sees that it kills Dumpling, and so does Golisopod. Dumpling is holding an Iron Ball. Yeah, I didn't give it a Life Orb by accident. They're both balls. Dumpling is holding an Iron Ball, so Golisopod is faster than Dumpling. And it will go for the kill here. So, what we're going to do is Dino Nugget is going to use Dual Wing Beat on Sceptile, and it's going to Mega Evolve, it's going to attack Dumpling. Whatever. We're going to Dual Wing Beat, it's going to kill Sceptile, that's all you need to know. Dumpling is going to Spiky Shield to protect itself, which is important. It's also going to deal a little bit of damage to Golisopod. Alright. So there is the Focus Blast, and Mega Sceptile is looking cool. Hold on. That's a cool sprite. Nice. Alright, but anyways, Golisopod is going to Liquidation my Dumpling, which is good, because that deals a little bit of chip. Bang. That's important. That was 12% of its HP. So Surf Edge comes out because it sees that it kills Dumpling in 1 hit. So it will outspeed and go for the kill on Dumpling. So we will be Dual Wing Beat also just kills Surf Edge here. Guaranteed. Surf Edge is not going to get off an attack. As Golisopod is again going to Liquidation my Dumpling slot. So Dumpling is going to switch out into a Pokemon that can take a Liquidation, my own Golisopod. Alright. So my own Golisopod will be taking Liquidation, and it takes enough damage to get Emergency exited out. Alright, now P is going to switch to my other bug. I believe we exit to Beedrill, and Beedrill is going to kill the Pokemon that comes in on the opponent's side. So Florges comes out, and now Florges is going to... one moment, I just gotta check something. So Dino Nugget, with the Spiky Shield chip, with a Choice Band, can kill Golisopod with Dual Wing Beat. And Nectarine will Mega Evolve, and Poison Jab will kill Florges, getting a double kill this turn. Okay, so here's Poison Jab on Florges. And here's Dual Wing Beat on Golisopod. Fantastic. Okay, now, I believe a Honchkrow should come in next, because we outspeed and outdamage their Kangaskhan, which will turn into a Mega Kangaskhan. Honchkrow does not have any priority moves, but it does have a Focus Sash. Dual Wing Beat does do almost 100%, but we need a Pokemon to do some extra chip. So that extra chip, yeah, we have to Dual Wing Beat here because Dino Nugget obviously is Choice Banded. But Beedrill is going to U-turn to do that chip first. And when I say chip, I'm using that word very... It's a little more than chip, but it has Focus Sash. This breaks the Sash and gets Nectarine out, which is more important. Beedrill's not buffed in Run Bun. It's just crazy with its stats. It just has really crazy stats. Perfect. Okay. So there's the U-turn with the little chip, and we switch into Tofu. And this Tofu is important. You'll see in a second why. Some nice chip, yeah. And Dino Nugget Dual Wing Beat finishes Honchkrow off. And then there was one. It is a Kangaskhan. That's the only Pokemon that's left. The thing is, Mega Kangaskhan is kind of crazy. He's kind of crazy. Mega Kangaskhan, we cannot kill in one hit. And we cannot outspeed it. And it has Fake Out. The reason why we had to switch out with switch out the Beedrill is because Fake Out can kill Beedrill. The Fake Out from Kangaskhan could have killed Beedrill. Ridiculous. So, we're just going to Dual Wing Beat on this turn. And Tofu, with its item, and this is going to be kind of funny, has a Choice Scarf. Now, why would it have a Choice Scarf? Is it to outspeed and kill the Kangaskhan? No. It can't outspeed and kill the Kangaskhan. What it can do is with a Choice Scarf, it can outspeed the Kangaskhan's Fake Out with our own Fake Out. So, Tofu will be using Fake Out on the Kangaskhan to hit it before it fakes me out. The Choice Scarf Fake Out. And then Dual Wing Beat is able to do half. And Archeops does outspeed. And so Dual Wing Beat will finish it off as Tofu will fail another Fake Out. And there goes the battle. Another one down. Beautiful. Easy 5 kills for Dino Nugget. The thought that I'm getting closer to the Pokemon League, I'm getting stage fright. Alright. Cool Trainer Samuel sends out a Scolipede. Alright, this Scolipede has Spikes, Toxic Spikes, Infestation, Endeavor, and it is 1 point faster than my Archeops. Also, it has a Focus Sash, so I can't kill it in one hit. But we can get around that by simply giving Dino Nugget a Choice Scarf, and then Dual Wing Beat will get around the Focus Sash. Choice Scarfs get around the speed. Boom. Dual Wing Beat kills. Alright, fantastic. Alright, so now the first Pokemon to come in that sees a kill will come in, and that Pokemon is Garchomp, because obviously a Choice Scarfed Dino Nugget, nothing's outspeeding it. So Garchomp is slower, and it sees that it kills me, but it also has Stealth Rocks. A little annoying, but we'll deal with it. So it's going to use Stone Edge or Stealth Rocks. It's pretty even odds. I think there's a slight edge to use Stone Edge, though. We don't want to take the Stone Edge, obviously. So we want a Pokemon that can take a Stone Edge. That Pokemon is Salt. Salt can take a Stone Edge, because it is a Steel type, of course. But again, we have another problem. Salt is slower. Show me Stone Edge just to make me comfortable. Okay, whatever. Stealth Rocks are up. It happens. That's no problem. Draco Meteor now kills this Garchomp. We have a Choice Scarf to outspeed. 2 problems in this fight. We were slower than Garchomp. We were slower than Scolipede. We got 2 Choice Scarfs because the one scanner item and then the leftovers we stole can be transmuted into the choice items. Or Assault Vest. Or leftovers again. Or whatever. Anyways, yeah, Draco Meteor will just kill this Garchomp in 1 hit. No problem. Okay, so now the next Pokemon to come in will obviously be a Pokemon that kills my Duraludon. Duraludon with the Choice Scarf outspeeds everything on their team. So it's just going to be the first Pokemon that is slower that comes in. It's going to be Tauros. Tauros, his highest damaging move is Close Combat. So we have to switch into a Pokemon that takes Close Combat. Now, this is where the line diverges a little bit. We have a branching path, because it could use Stealth Rock, and it could have used Stone Edge. Now, with Stealth Rocks, obviously Nectarine's going to take a lot of damage from that. So we have to use Leech Life once it comes in. So yeah, Beedrill's going to come in on the Close Combat. It's quad resisted, which is nice. Yeah, we take the Pointed Stones. We get hit with a close combat. And now at 113 HP, we do one-shot this Tauros. So we one-shot this Tauros because of the defense drop due to close combat. We are able to kill and get most of our HP back with Leech Life. Yeah, the majority of it, if not all, which is fine. And we do outspeed once we Mega Evolve, of course. They don't have any priority. So there is the Mega Evolution Leech Life. So here it is. Delicious. All right. So we're back at full HP. We do, again, outspeed everything on their team. So it's just going to be the first Pokemon that can kill me in one hit. And that Pokemon is Gyarados. Gyarados doesn't have Intimidate. It has Moxie. So we obviously need to kill it somehow. The way we're going to kill it is by using U-turn to get the hell out of here. Because, again, it can kill me with Waterfall. We don't want that. So we U-turn to get the heck out. Deals 30% still. And we'll go into Radish, who is going to be taking this Waterfall. There it is. Alright. A little scary, of course. Static, I don't think that's relevant because it does have a Lumberry. There's my Citrus Berry. I was like, I don't have a thing, but... Alright, and now we are able to kill this Gyarados with Volt Switch, which we want to do. So, the Volt Switch is going to come out. It's going to kill the Gyarados. Yes. So here is the Volt Switch again. Gyarados goes down, and there's two Pokemon left. It's an Eelektross, and it's a Blaziken. Mega Blaziken, that is. So we're going to switch the B back in. We're going to take Stealth Rocks again, and this is important. The Stealth Rocks actually deals a very important amount of damage, dealing 25% of our HP, allowing Eelektross to come in and think it kills me. So Eelektross comes in, and it thinks it can kill me. It cannot, because I'm going to U-turn out first. It's going to try and kill me with Flamethrower. So, we are going to U-turn out of that Flamethrower to deal some damage. And we are going to go into Kebab. And I've actually just realized something could have gone wrong here. It didn't go wrong. If we high roll crit U-turn, we would have killed Eelektross, and Kebab would have been frozen. The reason why Kebab is frozen is because we don't want Kebab burned by this Eelektross's fire move. I think we could have gotten around it by baiting a... Yeah, no, we would have been... That would have been... We could have gone Archeops. We could have gone Archeops, but then it's a roll, I believe. Then there's a 68% chance. Yeah, we could have just pre-poisoned, exactly. It would have been a great opportunity to sack the deer. No, because it outspeeds and one-shots everything on my entire team turn 2. So I believe if that got a... If I high roll crit there, we wiped, I think. No, Venison is Intimidate. We were safe. We were safe. We'd have had to sack, like, Radish, probably, or Salt. We'd have to sack Salt a couple times. It would have been unfortunate, but we're okay. But yeah, we did miss a detail where if U-turn got a critical hit, then Kebab would not have gotten hit with a fire move, which it's about to get hit by a fire move. Like, we're fine, but I just noticed it. Because, yeah, here, we're going to take a Flamethrower, and Flamethrower will defrost us, because you can't freeze frozen food. Or you can't burn frozen food, rather. There we go. Yeah, I think Toxic would have been better here, now I'm thinking about it. That's alright. Never punish, right? A high roll crit, that was like a 1 in... Let me see what the odds of that were, actually. Crit U-turn, it would have not need to have dealt... It was a 1 in 256. Literally the highest roll U-turn crit. I don't think we wiped, but we would have had to sacrifice a Pokemon, because we brought the deer to Intimidate. So, we would have probably, yeah, U-turned to... what would he have done? We probably would have U-turned to Electrode, who would have Volt switched to Weirdeer. And then Weirdeer would have had to have fucking clutched with a Psychic, and Psychic would have killed. And we just needed to not get crit. Okay, yeah. The odds of us actually losing any Pokemon at all were astronomically low still. It would have had to get a critical hit. So, no reason to look at this. Anyways, Kebab is fine. Liquidation now kills Eelektross. Liquidation kills Eelektross. Guaranteed. If we're holding a Life Orb, which we are. And then Blaziken comes in, and luckily with a Life Orb, we outspeed and kill Liquidation. Liquidation takes Blaziken out. And that is correct, and that's another fight down. Oh! Classic. Here we go. Liquidation takes out the Blaziken. Yeah, it's crazy. You miss a single high roll crit, and you have a 1 in 256 chance of having to sacrifice a Pokemon. So yeah, that fight was not riskless with how we did it. If we had just Toxic Kebab, it would have been riskless, I think. But, who cares, man? It's fine. What the heck is that? What is it? Is that a static encounter? This is the hardest part of Victory Road. Do I need to prep? What is that? I don't understand. You have to shoot it in the eye with a bow and arrow? Go talk to him? Oh! Oh! You just have to... Okay. I see how it is. Okay. It's time. Cool Trainer Shannon, let's go. You can only just sit here and wait for so long. To win your way through the Pokemon League, you must need the trust of your Pokemon. I trust the calculator. That is all. Actually, and I trust Taco to live anything, because it's the GOAT. So, this is a Rain team. They got Rain, the Pelipper with the Drizzle. Very cool. Okay. Because it's raining, Radish just kills with Thunder. That's it. It's guaranteed to hit. Even with the Wackenberry, it just kills. There it is. Alright, so now the first Pokemon to come in, the first Pokemon that is obviously everything's slower than me, right? Because it's Radish. So, Dragonite's going to come in because it sees that it kills me with Dragon Claw. And it will be using Dragon Claw. Because we outspeed, we will just hit it with a little Volt Switch. Just for fun. Doesn't have any priority like Extreme Speed or anything like that, but Volt Switch will break its multi-scale, which increases its defenses immensely, and we're going to switch in Taco to take the Dragon Claw. Bang takes a lot of damage. So Taco is outsped by this Dragonite, if not for the Choice Scarf that it's holding, and we have a skill link, Taco, that can Icicle Spear to kill the Dragonite. Yeah, so with the Choice Scarf, we outspeed an Icicle Spear 5 hits, so it's guaranteed kill. Yo, there's the crit. Alright, so now we're at 136 HP, which is quite a lot, but Taco's special defenses are horrendous, and it's raining. So they're going to send in Gorbis, who has Swift Swim, to outspeed me. And Surf actually kills. It's resisted, but Surf kills because it's raining and Taco kind of sucks special defensively. So we need to get Taco out immediately. So we're just going to switch into a Pokemon that can take a Surf. That Pokemon is going to be Radish. Okay, so Radish, the Grass type, takes a Surf in the rain. Whoa. And again, because it's super fast, it outspeeds and it kills with Thunder. So Thunder kills here. Beautiful. Now, they're just gonna... Okay, White Herb Glitch happens. They're just going to send in the first Pokemon that kills me, and that Pokemon is Scizor. Scizor, I can't use Volt Switch against Scizor because of the Bullet Punch and Quick Attack it has, because that could kill me. So we're just going to switch in my Hot Pot to take one of those moves here. Not Volt Switch. So there's our Hot Pot, and there's the Bullet Punch. It is a Steel Gem Technician Bullet Punch, so it's quite strong. It does a lot of damage despite being resisted. Psych! My Hot Pot's defense are crazy. Anyways, with Choice Specs at level 90, Hot Pot kills with Heat Wave even in the rain. So we're going to take one more hit, and then we're going to kill it. Alright, fantastic. Now, again, with the way the AI works, they're going to send in the first Pokemon that outspeeds and kills me, and that Pokemon is going to be Whimsicott. So Whimsicott's going to come in, and Whimsicott is a little tricky because it has Hurricane, which can confuse, and it has Grass Whistle, which can sleep me. Fortunately, Acai can switch in. It's a dark type, so Grass Whistle will do nothing. But anyways, it's guaranteed to Weather Ball this turn, though. This is important. It needs to get at least one attack off because it's holding a Life Orb, but it needs to take some extra damage. So, it's going to take 10% from this Weather Ball. And we need to deal a little more damage, and this is the reason why we couldn't... One of the main reasons we couldn't use Gliscopod here is Acai is not going to kill Whimsicott. We need to switch to another Pokemon safely and deal a little bit of damage to Whimsicott, and Acai fills this role perfectly because it is now going to attack me, and then I'm going to U-turn, allowing me to bring in a Pokemon safely for free. So it will be using Hurricane here as we U-turn. Is Dark-type not affected by Grass Whistle? Whimsicott has Prankster, which means status moves move first, or they have increased priority, unless you're against a Dark-type, where they fail instead. So it knows that Grass Whistle will fail, and so it has to attack, and it's going to attack me. It's faster anyways, so we can just U-turn on it. We're holding a Berry in case of confusion on Hurricane. That's okay. We deal a little bit of extra chip, and now we have Nectarine in for free. Fantastic. Yeah, so now we go into Beedrill. And Beedrill, once it Mega Evolves, is able to kill this, outspeed and kill this Whimsicott. We are pre-damaged to 211, so the Whimsicott will go for the kill, and it chooses not to Grass Whistle here. So it won't Grass Whistle because it thinks it can kill me and outspeed and kill me because I'm a regular bee, but I'm going to be a Mega Bee in just a second. And it does die to U-turn. And the reason why we did this whole dance with Whimsicott, because like it probably would have been easier just to like switch in a Pokemon and kill Whimsicott, is we needed to kill Whimsicott with a pivoting move. Because the Pokemon that follows Whimsicott is very difficult to deal with. And we found that Nori handles it pretty well. Nori, our anchor of the team, is going to deal with a Mega Swampert in the rain. Which is incredibly powerful, obviously. So this will be going for Liquidation or Stone Edge, which means it moves first. And because it moves first, a Zoom Lens allows Power Whip to always hit and always kill. And we survive any one hit. That's it. All right. So there's a Liquidation, which we survive. And the Power Whip takes it out. Boom. All right. And there goes the battle. All right, chat, my brain is at its end for today. I can only handle so much. But we made good progress. We got all encounters. 7 fights remain in Victory Road. We'll make good progress next week. I think I'm only streaming 3 days next week, but 2 of them might be Run Bun.